Since LEGO just released the last Star Wars Battle Pack of 2023, and there aren't any battle packs coming out for the foreseeable future besides this $30 Super Battle Pack, that doesn't really count as a traditional battle pack because it has 10 minifigures, I thought now would be the best time to go ahead and rank every single LEGO Star Wars battle pack that's ever been made from worst to best. We have 41 battle packs to get through, so I'm not going to make this any longer than it needs to be. Starting off in the 41st place as the worst LEGO Star Wars battle pack ever made, I have 75132 First Order Battle Pack. This set was released in January of 2016. It has 88 pieces and retailed for $13, and if you want it new today, its value has literally only gone up to about $20 to $25, which was proof that this was just a pretty bad set and honestly kind of forgotten about by the community. You get a really boring build with 4 minifigures that are all different, which is obviously a red flag for battle packs, as you obviously can't really army build with this. For some reason, LEGO decided to throw in the 2 First Order crew minifigures, and they should have just been replaced with 2 extra stormtroopers along with that commando stormtrooper. If that was what the minifigure lineup was, this probably would have been the best First Order battle pack, but no, they kind of just ruined it with those 2 crew member minifigures. Moving on to the 40th spot, we have 75197 First Order Specialist Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2018. It has 108 pieces and it retailed for $13, and if you want this set new today, it's only going for around $25 to $30, which is kind of the trend of most sequel sets. They haven't really appreciated over time that much. This battle pack is definitely an upgrade from the last one, as the build is actually pretty interesting, and you do get 2 identical stormtroopers that are pretty cool looking, but you also get 2 more of those First Order crew minifigures, which is just annoying. And I mean, those 2 stormtroopers are cool, but like they're not really made for armies, as we never really saw them in large numbers in any of the sequel movies. Up next, to the 39th spot, we have 75225 Elite Praetorian Guard Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2019 with 109 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this set new today, it's going for around $40 on the third-party market, and you might be able to tell that it's kind of becoming a trend that the First Order battle packs are some of the worst ever made. But this one is kind of one of the better ones, as we do get those Praetorian Guards, which are really cool figures and really cool characters in Star Wars. Although the reason I put it so low is because you get a really stupid looking build, and I'm not really sure if these guys should have really been in a battle pack. Other than Snoke's throne room, I feel like they would have been better off in maybe a $40 to $50 set. Taking a break from the sequels, coming in at our 38th spot, we have 75198 Tatooine Battle Pack. This was released on January 1st of 2018 with 97 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $30. And this is one of the weirdest battle packs ever made. I know it's kind of fun to joke about, and it sort of has its niche following because it's kind of ironic, and I do admit it's kind of a unique and interesting idea, although in my opinion it's not really worth being any higher than where I've put it. Coming in at the 37th spot, we have 75167 Bounty Hunter Speeder Bike Battle Pack. This set was released on June 1st of 2017. It has 125 pieces and it retailed for $15. And if you want this set new today, it's going for around $50 to $60. And honestly, I think this is a great concept to get bounty hunters like this all in one set, although not as a battle pack. Don't get me wrong, these figures are really cool and so is the speeder, although I wish they would have done something else to make it a little bit bigger and make it a $20 or $25 set, because speaking in terms of a battle pack, it was kind of a waste. Moving on to the 36th spot, I have 75034 Death Star Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2014 with 102 pieces and a retail price of $13. And if you want this set new today, it is only going for around $25 to $30. Now, I think this is another case where it's kind of a good set, but it didn't really need to be a battle pack, as the figures and the build are pretty cool and the cannon is actually pretty accurate. So I think this would have been a great maybe $20 or $25 set if the cannon was beat up a little bit and it just kept the same figures. Moving on to the 35th spot, we have 75266 Sith Troopers Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2020 with 105 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this set new today, it is going for around $20 to $25. And this is actually a really cool set with some really cool minifigures. Sith Troopers with their red color scheme are very bold and appealing, although the reason I ranked it so low is just because it's from the sequels, and really no matter how cool these minifigures are, not very many people are going to want them. Moving on to the 34th spot, we have 75166 First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack. This was released on June 1st of 2017 with 117 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this set new today, it is going anywhere between $30 to $50. Now, in my opinion, this is the best First Order battle pack. The build is kind of lame, although it was an easy way to get flame troopers, which actually look really cool. And then of course you get 2 normal stormtroopers along with an officer. Despite it being a sequel set, it was a good blend of minifigures for a cheap price and an all-around pretty decent set. Up next at the 33rd spot, we have 75206 Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set was released on April 20th of 2018 with 102 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this set new in the box today, it is going for around $50 to $60. Now, it pains me to put this set so low on the list because you do get 2 Episode 2 Clone Troopers, although we all know this set kind of wasted its potential as a battle pack by adding the 2 Jedi, so sadly that is why it is at the 33rd spot. Coming in at our 32nd spot, we have 1015 Assassin Droids Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2009 with 94 pieces and a retail price of only $10. And if you want this set new in the box today, it is going for around $50 to $60. Now this definitely was a strange option for a battle pack, as it's not really common to see large amounts of Assassin Droids, although in terms of an army builder, this is a perfect set, as you get 5 basically identical minifigures. Only difference is 3 of them are silver and 2 of them are black, although I didn't want to put it higher up on this list because obviously they're Assassin Droids. Moving on to the 31st spot, we have 75207 Imperial Patrol Battle Pack. This set was released on April 20th of 2018 with 99 pieces and a retail price of $15, and if you want this set today, it's going for around $30. Now I personally like this battle pack because it is pretty unique. You get 3 exclusive minifigures. 2 of them are obviously duplicates, being those Imperial Patrol officers, which obviously aren't very good for army building, but I just think they look really cool, and you also get a pretty nice and accurate speeder build to complement them. Moving on to the 30th spot, we have 75088 Senate Commando Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2015 with 106 pieces and a retail price of $13, although if you want this set new today, it is going to cost you around $60 to $70. Now a lot of people actually hated on this battle pack, but I thought it was pretty cool. There are times in the Clone Wars where we do see large amounts of Senate Troopers, definitely not hundreds or thousands at once like we do with the clones, although we do see a significant amount of them at times, and I also like that LEGO designed more modern Senate Commandos for a battle pack. Now making our way into the 20s, at the 29th spot, we have a bit of a controversial pick, but I'm going with 75131 Resistance Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2016 with 112 pieces and a retail price of $13, and if you want this set new today, you're only going to be looking at paying around $20 to $30. Now despite this set being from the sequels, the troopers, especially their helmets, are really cool. I remember when this set came out, the big thing was that the troopers' helmets could open and close, and because of that, they're still some of my favorite minifigures to this day, and not to mention the speeder is pretty cool and unique as well. Moving on to the 28th spot, I've gone with 75226 Inferno Squad Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2019 with 118 pieces and a retail price of $15, and if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying anywhere from $40 to $70. Now I know that it is unfortunate that this is the only set that we got Iden Versio in, and really all of these figures should have just came in a bigger set in general, although 4 years later, this is the only thing that we've gotten from LEGO from Battlefront 2, so despite these figures not really belonging in a battle pack, they do still look really cool, so that's why I put them at the 28th spot. Moving on to the 27th spot, we have 75262 Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition. This set was released on April 1st of 2019 with 125 pieces and a retail price of $20, and at the time it had a $5 price bump due to the Han Solo that was included in the set, although today if you want to buy this set new, you're going to be looking at paying around $40 to $50. Now to me, the main highlight of this set is the Shadow Trooper and then obviously Han Solo. It's cool to get 3 normal stormtroopers in it because obviously that makes it a pretty good army builder, although unfortunately this was one of the first sets where they introduced the dual molded helmets, and as a lot of us know, they don't look very good and they're just oversized and bulky. Moving on to the 26th spot, I've gone with 75000 Clone Troopers vs Droidekas. This set was released on January 1st of 2013 with 124 pieces and a retail price of $13, although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying anywhere from $70 to $100. Now this set did get hated on a little bit back in the day due to the Droidekas, but it seems like over the years fans have slowly come to love this set, and I personally like this set mainly due to the Clone Sergeant and that I just like the realistic Phase 1 clones in general. Moving on to the 25th spot, I've gone with 75079 Shadow Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2015 with 95 pieces and a retail price of $13, and if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $40 to $50. Now it might be a little controversial that I put this set above the Clone Troopers vs Droidekas battle pack, though I really like the figures in this set. If you didn't know, this set is based off of Star Wars Legends content, being from the Force Unleashed video game, and there are times where you do see pretty large numbers of these Shadow Troopers, and I just think they look really cool in Star Wars and they look really cool as LEGO minifigures. Moving on to our 24th spot, we have 75001 Republic Troopers vs Sith Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2013 with 63 pieces and a retail price of $13, and if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $60. This was the first and presumably the last Old Republic battle pack ever made, and that's why I put it at the 24th spot because I really like the minifigures in this set, and I think it was a great way to build your army on both sides. Moving on to the 23rd spot, I'm going with 75359 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on August 1st of this year, 2023, with 108 pieces and a retail price of $20 US. And despite the helmet holes, the figures do look pretty good actually, but the main reason I put this set at the 23rd spot was because of the Swamp Speeder build. This is by far one of the best battle pack builds we've ever gotten, although like I said, the minifigures do have those helmet hole problems which are pretty ugly when you look at them straight on. I mean, like I said, despite the helmet holes, the printing is really good, but still they are there, and honestly the 332nd Troopers aren't really one of my favorite Clone Trooper legions anyways, and the build really can't can't make up for that because battle packs are about the figures. So the compact and detailed Swamp Speeder build got it to the 23rd spot, but I don't think it can get it any higher. Moving on to the 22nd spot, I've gone with 75345 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of this year, being 2023, with 119 pieces and a retail price of $20. Now, unlike the 332nd Battle Pack, this set actually has pretty good figures, which actually have printing and accessories that make up for the helmet holes. The amount of detail on these guys is great, and I love that we finally got the macro binoculars, and it's also really cool that they're based off of the different classes in Battlefront 2. Moving on to the 21st spot, I've gone with 7914 Mandalorian Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2011 with 68 pieces and a retail price of $12. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $80 to $100. Now at the time, this is definitely a really cool set, and it still is a really cool set. It had some Mandalorian figures that we had never seen before, because prior to this we had just gotten Jango Fett and Boba Fett, and it was nice to be able to build your army, as we did see lots of them in the Clone Wars. Making our way into the top 20, at the 20th spot we have 9489 Indoor Rebel Trooper and Imperial Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2012 with 77 pieces and a retail price of $13. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $40 to $50. I actually think this is one of the more underrated battle packs on this list. I really like that you get two builds, one is for the Rebels and one is for the Stormtroopers, and it was nice to get a battle pack that you could make a play scene with as well as build your army with. Moving on to the 19th spot, I'm going with 9488 Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2012 with 98 pieces and a retail price of $13. Although if you want to buy this set new today, it is going to set you back around $160, making it one of the most valuable battle packs ever made. And the reason is due to the ARC Trooper that is included in this set, which is an amazing minifigure that we got once and never got again, as well as the ARF Trooper and the Commando Droids. And with me saying all this, you might be asking why I put it at the 19th spot and not higher up on the list. And the reason is because, well, the ARC Trooper didn't really belong in a battle pack. I think it would have been much better in a bigger set. Although over 10 years later, this is still the only ARC Trooper LEGO has ever given us, so that's really why the battle pack is held in such high regard to the community. On to the 18th spot, we have 8084 Snow Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2010 with 74 pieces and a retail price of $12. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $30. Now at the time, this was the first Hoth battle pack ever made, and people were really excited to be able to get Snow Troopers in a battle pack so they could build their Snow Trooper army, and with that you get a pretty nice speeder along with a little command station build, although the inclusion of the AT-AT driver and the officer kind of set this set back a little bit, so that's why I put it at the 18th spot. Moving on to the 17th spot, I'm going with 8083 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2010 alongside the Snow Trooper Battle Pack with 79 pieces and a retail price of $12. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $30 to $40. Now for 2010, this battle pack was absolutely amazing. You got 3 awesome Rebel Troopers with these awesome helmets and new prints, and then you got the inclusion of an X-Wing pilot, which went along with them pretty well, as well as this really cool and unique speeder build. It all just flows together really nicely to make a great battle pack, and honestly, I just think that Rebel battle packs are really underrated in general. Moving on to the 16th spot, I've gone with 75267 Mandalorian Battle Pack. This was released on January 1st of 2020 with 102 pieces and a retail price of $15. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $25 to $30. Now this set is clearly just a significant upgrade of the last Mandalorian battle pack we got in 2011. I mean, the figures included in this set are just absolutely outstanding. You get 4 unique Mandalorian figures that all look very detailed and really good, especially for a battle pack, and this really is one of the rare cases where a battle pack can have all unique figures and still be a great set. Moving on to the 15th spot, I'm going with 7913 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2011 with 85 pieces and a retail price of $12. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $100, sometimes more than that. This was one of the first battle packs I got as a kid, and I absolutely loved it. The speeder is really nice and pretty accurate, especially for 2011, but obviously the main draw is that amazing lineup of unique clone troopers, which have all grown to become pretty rare and sought after today. And this battle pack was sort of released in a golden age where LEGO was putting unique clone troopers in battle packs, like we saw with this one and the ARC Trooper battle pack, although I think they did a better job with this one as there are duplicates of the Bomb Squad troopers, which makes for better army building. Moving on to the 14th spot, I'm going with 75164 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2017 with 120 pieces and a retail price of $15. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $40 to $50. Remember when I said that I think Rebel battle packs are underrated? Well, yeah, this is probably one of the best examples of that. Now, this definitely isn't the best Rebel battle pack LEGO has made, but it's definitely the most underrated in my opinion. You get 2 really cool builds. One is a really cool speeder, and then another is a little cool barricade, as well as 4 awesome Rebel troopers that are really unique, and 2 of them have unique helmets, and you can really customize these guys in any way or use them in a huge number of mocks. Moving on to the 13th spot, I'm going with 75078 Imperial Troop Transport. This set was released on January 1st of 2015 with 141 pieces and a retail price of $13. And if you want this set new today, it is now going for around $30 to $40. Now theoretically on paper, this would be the best Imperial battle pack ever made, although the reason I didn't put it up higher on this list is because they are those Rebel Stormtroopers. I don't think they look bad or anything, and they definitely don't look as bad as the newer dual molded helmet Stormtroopers, although I just don't think they look as good as some of the older models, especially the original one that was used from like 2000 to 2009 or even the 2014 model. So that's the reason I had to put it at the 13th spot and not any higher. Onto the 12th spot, I have 7667 Imperial Dropship. This set was released on January 1st of 2008 with 81 pieces and a retail price of $10. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $70 to $100. Now I had to put this set just one spot above the Rebel Troopers battle pack just because, like I said, I like the older Stormtroopers better, and it also includes that really cool Shadow Trooper. Moving on to the 11th spot, I have 75089 Geonosis Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2015 with 105 pieces and a retail price of $13. Although if you want the set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $80 to $90. Now the clone troopers that come in this set are really cool, and they're definitely some of my favorite ones in my collection. And I also really like the walker that comes in this set, especially the turret on the bottom, although I didn't want to put it too high up on this list because these clone troopers were basically made up by Lego, as we never see these guys anywhere in the Star Wars universe, so that's why I put them at the number 11 spot, which I think is pretty justified. Now finally making our way into the top 10, at the number 10 spot we have one of my personal favorite battle packs, which is 75133 Rebel Alliance Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2016 with 101 pieces and a retail price of $13. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $40 to $50. Now really, what is there not to love about this battle pack? You get an amazing Rebel speeder that I think looks really cool and unique, as well as 4 awesome Rebel troopers that are based off of the Battlefront that came out in 2015, which came with some alien heads and accessories that we could use in mocks or to make new minifigures, which overall led to this being one of the best Rebel battle packs ever made. Moving on to the number 9 spot, I have 75134 Galactic Empire Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2016 with 109 pieces and a retail price of $13. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $60. Now this set was the counterpart released alongside the Rebel battle pack that I just talked about, as it is also based off of the Battlefront that came out in 2015. And in this set, we probably get the best Stormtroopers Lego has ever made, most notably that Shock Trooper, but we also get 2 amazing looking jetpack troopers that all just have realistic printing. My favorite details is that they look scuffed up and look like they've been through battle, and this really was the only time that Lego put this much detail into Stormtrooper minifigures, and that's why I think it's worthy of being in the top 10. Moving on to the number 8 spot, I've gone with 7668 Rebel Scout Speeder. This set was released on January 1st of 2008 with 82 pieces and a retail price of $10. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying anywhere from roughly $70 to $100. Now the reason this set belongs in the top 10 in my opinion is because we actually get Rebel Fleet Troopers, which Lego does not make very often. Outside of this set, when they have made them, they've only come in pretty expensive sets that are usually northwards of $100, although back in 2008, Lego decided to give them to us for only $10. Moving on to the number 7 spot, we have 7655 Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2007 with 58 pieces and a retail price of $10. Although if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying anywhere from $100 to $140 depending on the condition of the box. Now obviously this set had to be in the top 10. This being released alongside the Droids Battle Pack really set the standard for what battle packs were supposed to be. It was a cheap way to get a bunch of figures to build your army, and I think Lego did a great job with the first Clone Battle Pack. On to the number 6 spot, I have 75165 Imperial Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2017 with 112 pieces and a retail price of $15. Although if you want the set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $60. Now Lego really made this battle pack for the fans, as everyone had wanted a Death Trooper battle pack, because prior to this, the only Death Troopers had come in Krennic's Imperial Shuttle, which was a $90 set, and then Lego decided to bless us and put them in a battle pack for only $15, and it instantly became a fan favorite. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have what is in my opinion the best Lego Star Wars Imperial battle pack, which is 75320 Snow Trooper Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2022 with 105 pieces and a retail price of $20. Now this set might not come with traditional Stormtroopers, although it is a perfect army builder and the complementary builds are absolutely amazing. And not to mention, another great thing about this set is that the troopers don't have those stud blasters. You get 3 awesome Snow Troopers and then this really cool Scout Trooper that has great arms that I think looks really good, again along with these really cool builds, and overall I just think it's a great set and a great way to build your Snow Trooper army. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we have 8014 Clone Walker Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2009 with 72 pieces and a retail price of $10. Although if you want this set new today, it's going from anywhere from $100 to $140. I think it was pretty obvious that this set had to be in the top 5, as it is probably the most popular LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack ever made. For only $10, you got basically 3 identical clone troopers and then a cool clone gunner, as well as a pretty unique walker build. Moving on to the number 3 spot, I have 7654 Droids Battle Pack. This set was released on January 1st of 2007 with 102 pieces and a retail price of $10. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $100. Now this set basically is the first and only Battle Droid Battle Pack that LEGO has ever made. And for $10, you got 7 Battle Droids, 3 Super Battle Droids, and 4 normal Battle Droids, which probably makes it the best set for army building ever. Let alone the fact that this is basically the only Battle Droid Battle Pack LEGO has made, I just had to put this set in the top 3. Now moving on to the 2 best LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs ever made, in my opinion. I think it's pretty predictable what these sets are going to be, but at the number 2 spot, we have 75035 Kashyyyk Troopers. This set was released on January 1st of 2014 with 99 pieces and a retail price of $13. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying around $100 to $130. Now this set is pretty much just perfect. The Swamp Speeder is a great build, although it's a little outdated, it's still a great build. And then the troopers are just absolutely amazing. You get 2 41st Elite troopers and then 2 41st Elite Scout troopers that were just super modern and ahead of their time for 2014, and they really did take the LEGO community by storm when this set dropped. Now I said the Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack was perfect, but in my opinion, the only thing holding them back from the number 1 spot is that the minifigures in them are not as cool as the minifigures in 75036 Utapau Troopers, which is coming in at our number 1 spot. This set was released on January 1st of 2014 with 83 pieces and a retail price of $13. And if you want this set new today, you're going to be looking at paying anywhere from around $120 to $150. In this set, you get 4 incredible 212 Troopers, which are easily the best LEGO's ever made, and they're just leagues ahead of the ones that came out in 2022, even though they're 8 years older. And not to mention, the build you get with this set is really cool too, and it's actually a realistic build. It's not just a downsized build to complement the troopers, it's actually a droid that was seen in the movie, and I think LEGO did a good job at capturing it for a battle pack. And those are the reasons why I had to put this at the number 1 spot. If you're new and you made it this far in the video, thank you, and also please consider subscribing. And if you want to check out more of my videos, you can see them on the end screen right now.